What is up, everyone? Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. All right, we got a good one here for you. Haven't been able to play the last couple days. Been pretty busy in the evenings, but back to normal here. We're going to play 86. We're going to stay with 1986. It's been a lot of fun for me right now. Back in 1986, my other favorite quarterback beside the great Bernie Kosar, who, by the way, is in the hospital right now. I'm kind of sad about that, was Dan Marino. And this was the year, and I'm going to have to verify this, but I believe this is the year, 1986. I think Marino led the league in touchdown passes. Let me check here. 1986 NFL and Pro Football Reference. So if we take a look here, wow, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Ruben Mays. There's a name you haven't heard in a while. So the Dolphins were only 8-8. With the San Diego Chargers, who we're going to play them against in Week 1, they were 4-12. So both teams, neither team was above 500. I'm surprised at that. I didn't know that. Neither team made the playoffs. But if we look at the stats for the year, how the heck do you find that? Here we go. Player stats, passing. If you look at the stats for that year, you're going to see Marino, 4,700 yards passing. Way back in 12th, Dan Fouts, only 3,031. He only played 12 games that year. That's why. 44 touchdowns. So Marino led the league in completions, attempts, yards, and touchdowns. Touchdown percent, first downs, success, long, yards per game, sack percentage, everything you could possibly lead the league in. Dan Marino did it, and I love Dan Marino. And I'm very excited to play this game. So this is going to be Chargers, Dolphins from 1981 or 1986. Week 1. So let's see if I can get the weeks. Let's see what I don't even know who won this game. I think the Dolphins probably won this game. But let's see. Where's it at? There it is. Oh my. Boy, was I wrong about that. The Chargers won this game 50-28. They put a 50 on the board. And if you look at there it is, 50-28. If you look at the teams, let's see, I can do this. Yeah, if you look at the teams, Chargers have a 34 and a 31. 34 when they're passing, 31 they're running. Kind of average, a little below average on the rush. They got 4 guys who are A receivers: Chandler, Winslow, Gary Anderson, and Lionel James. They also have Charlie Joyner as a B. He's a good player. On defense, they're pretty average. The 30 and 33. I mean, that's not great. And you're going to see the same thing with Miami, who are a 43 when they're passing and a 39 when they're running. They also have 4 A's. Actually, they have 5. I didn't highlight Mark Clayton there. So they got Mark Clayton, Mark Duper, Bruce Hardy, Lorenzo Hampton, and Tony Nathan are all A's on short passes. But on defense, 32-31. Again, very, very below average. So this should be a pretty offensive game. Hopefully it's not an offensive game. 50-28, though. That's pretty amazing. I had no idea. What were some of the stats? Like, what did Fouts do? So Fouts was 23 of 35, 293, 3 touchdowns. So not as much as I would have thought. Gary Anderson, the 12 for 59, 8 catches for 69 and a touchdown. Buford McGee, 2 touchdowns rushing. Pete Houlihan with a touchdown. Wes Chandler with a touchdown. All right, so they kind of spread it out on offense. Looking at Miami, Marino, look at that. Same thing, 23 of 36, 290, almost identical. They both had 23 completions, 36-35 attempts, 290-293. Both had 3 touchdowns. Wow, very identical. Mark Clayton, 5 for 143 and 2. Nat Moore, 5 for 50 and 2. The human whirlybird, the windmill? What did they call him in that one play that they show all the time? Nat Moore, when he gets spun around in circles. Yeah, this should be a fun one, and by fun I mean a lot of offense, because that to me that's fun. So I'm going to go ahead and get this going. Let me go back to football here. You got Marino, running backs for the Dolphins. You got Lorenzo Hampton, Ron Davenport, Woody Bennett, Tony Nathan, and the fullback James Pruitt. For the Chargers, you got Gary Anderson, Curtis Adams, Timmy Spencer, Buford McGee, Lionel James. Gary Anderson actually has 2 cards here. This is his running back card. This is his kickoff return and punt return card. And you can tell that here by seeing he's a TA and an OA. So he's your punt returner and your kick returner. So we'll see a lot of him today. He's also the leading carries on the running back side. So let's get started here. I've already flipped the coin. The Chargers will kick off. The Dolphins will get the ball first. And let's go do that. All right, here we go. So kicking off for the Chargers is Rolf Benershka. And I love that they have Rolf Benershka and Ralph Mosienko. So they got Rolf and Ralph as their kickers. It's nice. Rolf and Ralph, I like it. Okay, here we go. Kicking off Benershka. A 41. 41 is a 27. Oh, wait, he's not the kicker. Oh, I'm sorry. Look at that. So this doesn't happen very often. Benershka is your kicker, your place kicker, but he's your KOB, so he's not kicking off. Mosienko is your punter, but he's your KOA, so he's actually doing the kickoffs for this game. That's pretty rare for me with these. Usually it's the kicker, the place kicker, and does the kicking off, but not in this one. All right, so we'll go to Mosienko then. 41 is 13. It's a 55. Is that 56? 56.09. So he's going to kick it to the 9-yard line. 56 for Mosienko. 09. It's going to be taken there by Craig Ellis. Craig Ellis is your kick returner for Miami. A 52. That'll be a 25. And as we... Oh, no. K column. Sorry, K column. So, yeah, it's a 25. And as I remember from the last game, in the first to fourth quarter, 25 is 20 yards. But in the second, third quarter, it's 6 yards. We don't know why it's such a big discrepancy. But this will be a 20-yard return. So Ellis. Oh, he's also... Oh, so Ellis is actually the kick returner and the punt returner for Miami. So both teams, just one guy doing all their returns. And the Dolphins are going to start 1st and 10 on their own 29-yard line. 14:45 to go as we've had one play so far. And on the chart here, so the Dolphins are very impressive. They are a 65% passing team. So on my dice, on my purple die, 1 through 7 are going to be your run plays. 1 through 7 on the purple die. 1 through 4 will be inside, 5, 6, and 7 outside. And then 8 to 20 are going to be your passes. 8 to 17. No, 8 to... Let's go 8 to 16. Let's get some medium passes for Miami. So 8 to 16 are going to be your short passes. 17, 18, 19 medium, and 20 is long. So let's get started. And we'll start with a 2. So we're going to start with a very simple inside run. A 12. That's going to be Lorenzo Hampton. He is the leading. He'll get about 65% of the carries as he was the leading rusher for Miami that year. 55 on your defense. That's a wrong blue die. Let's get the little blue die. There we go. All right, so 55 on your defense is... Oh, I didn't get the defensive cards out. Yikes. Let's do that. Holy cow. All right, so let's take a look here as I do this. This is going to be a really big discrepancy here. So Miami is a 43-39. The Chargers are a 30-33. That means Miami is going to be a plus 13 on the pass play. And I think that's the biggest card I'm ever going to get out here. They're going to be a plus 13 when they're past the... I'm sorry. Let me do that again. That means the Chargers are going to be a minus 13 on defense. So the minus 13 against the pass. And then against the run, they're a minus 6. So they're a minus 13, minus 6 run pass. And when the Dolphins are on defense, they're 32-31. So the Chargers are 34-31. On defense, they're 32-31. So the Dolphins are going to be a minus 2 and an even. How did San Diego win this game? So minus 2 and an even. Where's my even card? There it is. Minus 2 and an even. All right. Defense is set up now. So 55 on your defense against a run play is AG. So we're going to go inside run AG Lorenzo Hampton. 55. 16. And Hampton is going to rattle off 7 yards on the first play from scrimmage. And the Dolphins are underway in 1986. 2nd and 3. Back at the 36. And we'll just go standard offense again. All right, a 4. So we're going to stick with this inside run from this 65% passing team. All right, a 53. 53 is Ron Davenport. He's your fullback, your starting fullback. 32 is CD. So Ron Davenport against a CD. 13 for Davenport is a 19, and he'll get 1. He'll get 1 yard before he's tackled. Chargers had some pretty good players on their team. I know their defensive, their rating is low, but they've got players we know. You got Lee Williams. Lee Williams was a defensive end who was pretty good at some point. You got Leslie O'Neal, Billy Ray Smith, Vency Glenn, Gil Bird. These are all players I know. But I'm surprised their defense is rated so low. All right, so 3rd and 2 now for Miami. Let's go short pass heavy here. And we're going to get a 6. That'll be a short pass. $51. 51 is wrong team. 51 is Nat Moore. There's your human windmill. Was it windmill? I can't remember. Whirlybird? I don't remember what the words were that they called him during that. There he is. He's an EB3. He's a B4. He is going to be your number 3 receiver for the Dolphins. Defense is a 23. 23 against a pass is an AG. We'll leave it right at AG. So short pass. Marino to Nat Moore. 63. That is not good. That's a 29, and Marino's going to get dropped. He'll get sacked 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage as the Chargers defense shuts him down. 3 and out for the Dolphins. So again, this is the same thing I said last time with the ratings. I forget which team. Was it Dallas and the Giants maybe? No. Yeah, the Giants were 14-2. Dallas beat him in week 1. How did the game know? This is going to be another one of those. Dolphins are 8-8. Their ratings just far outweigh the Chargers, who went 4-12. But the Chargers won this game 50-28. Let's see if it happens again. It happens almost every time. It's amazing. All right, getting the sack for the Chargers. 22. That's going to be Chuck Ehan. Ehan? I don't know how to say that. He is going to be a starting, I think, defensive tackle. Yeah, he's a starting nose tackle. He's a QS3. And he got back there and made the sack. And that's going to make it 4th down. 4th and 10, back to 29 for the Dolphins. So they'll bring out Reggie Roby. I think is he a Hall of Famer? He should be. I'm not sure if he is or not, though. He's a punter, so he'll be the punter. All right, 61. That'll be a 32. And we have a 40-yard punt. It's going to be D10, and we have an injury, but we're not playing with injury. So 40, D10. Pretty simple. So Roby gets his foot into it, goes 40. D10 is going to be Gary Anderson for the Chargers. He'll take it at his own 31-yard line. 45. 45 is a 23. And he'll get 1. He'll kind of fall forward after he catches the ball. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Chargers now. Ball on the 32-yard line. Let's see what they can do with it. All right. The Chargers, they're a little different. They're pass heavy, but not quite as much. So we're going to play 1-9 are the run plays and 10-20. So we'll get 1 extra pass play. 10-20. So it'll be 1-5 will be inside run. 6, 7, 8, 9 will be outside. 10-17 will be short. 18, 19 will be medium. And 20 will be long. And they're going to start with a 9. And a 9 is going to be a short. Oh, no, it's going to be an outside run. $22. Ooh, lots of 2s on the board. 22s on both sides. 1 away from Yahtzee. So 22 on your offense. That'll be Gary Anderson. He's a halfback 4. 22 on defense. That'll be a BG. A BG. So we'll go outside run BG Gary Anderson. 56 to 24. And he'll get nothing. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Make it second down and 10. And let's go short pass heavy. Let's get Dan Fouts involved. And it'll be a 15. That'll be a short pass. A 32. 32 is CG. And then 21, that's Kellen Winslow, the big tight end. Do not, in any circumstance, do not Google his son and look at the private life of him because it's not good. He's an A, though, here. This is dad right here. And let's see. So it was a C? Yeah, CG. So we'll make this a BG short pass. Fouts to Winslow. 61. 61's a 10. Oh, that's a good card. That'll be good for 8 yards. Let's take a look at Dan Fouts' card. Fouts to Kellen Winslow for 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. Taking a look at Dan Fouts' card, you know it's a good card when you got all those single digits. You know, again, I always focus on 53. He's a 10. 61. He's a 10. That's pretty impressive. 64. He's an 8. 42 is an 8. What else we got? 25. He's a 6. A good one is 45. 45 is almost always a 22 and a 17. A 22 on a run play and a 17 on a pass play. It's usually incomplete. He's got an 11. That's really good. This is a really good card. That's a really good one. All right. 3rd and 2. And let's just go standard offense here. 17. We're going to short pass. 35 on your defense is a CS. 45, that is going to be Eric Sievers. He is a tight end, I believe. There he is. Yeah, I remember him. Eric Sievers. Tight end 2, ET2, C1. So he'll get a few targets here and there. And 35 was CS, so we'll stay at CS on this short pass. Fouts to Sievers. 62. That's a 20, and that'll be incomplete. And they're going to go 3 and out. So both teams in a 50-28 real-life game are going to go 3 and out on their first possession. And let's bring out Ralph Mosienko to punt. 63 is a 31. Oh, we tried a rare play last time and didn't get it. Can we get one this time? I think we do. 31. That is an RP19. We have a rare play. A rare play on the punt. That ought to be fun. So we're going to use the RP19 board right here. We're going to roll 2 dice. Oh, no, a 2. So 7 is like the least rare of the rare plays, but 2 and 12 get wacky. So let's see what this is going to look like. Punter drops snap, then tries to kick the ball on the run. He misses it completely. It's recovered right there. Right by my thumb. It's recovered 15. It's recovered by D1 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Oh my. So we're going to call this a fumble. So punt, Mosienko. And this is going to be a fumbled snap, minus 15. And Miami is going to recover. Boom. And it's going to be, I believe on a punt return, D1 is just your normal defense. That is going to be Doug Betters, one of the killer bees from the earlier times of the Miami team. Doug Betters, he's your starting defensive end. He's a 2. He's a QS5. And he's going to try to run this fumble. So let's see what happens. It's going to be back at the 25-yard line. 13 is, it's a 34. And he is going to fumble. We have an F5. An F5. So let's see what he does with it. Now, the funny thing about this is, I'm not sure how this works. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm not sure how this works because for all of my life, I would have said, well, let me just run the play and see what happens. So F5, 16. All right, so it's 2D2. So the defense So it's going to be D2. It's going to be Bob Baumhauer, another one of those killer bees from the late 70s, mid late 70s, early 80s. Bob Baumhauer picks up, and then I'll talk about what I want to talk about. So Baumhauer, so it's 2D2. So he's going to go 2 yards. Doug Betters, look at all the bees they have. There's so many. Doug Betters, but he'll fumble, but Miami will recover. And this time it's going to be Bob Baumhauer picking it up. And he is a starting nose tackle. So the nose tackle is making a difference for both teams. Baumhauer, what's he do with it? 52. That's a 29. He's actually going to lose 2 yards. He'll get the 2 yards that Doug Betters, or he'll lose the 2 yards that Doug Betters just got. And it is going to be 1st and 10 Miami at the Chargers 25. Now here's the thing. If the offense had recovered that punt, if Betters had fumbled for Miami and then the offense had recovered, I believe that's considered a change of possession, and Miami or San Diego would get the ball back and then 1st and 10. I think I just saw that happen in a game within the last couple of weeks. It confused me. But I think that's the rule. But it doesn't matter because it's going to be 1st and 10 Miami at the Chargers 25. Oh, and we cannot go long bomb here. That's a 20. So we'll go medium pass. Marino wants to try to capitalize right off the bat here. So we'll go medium pass for Miami. 61. That'll be Tony Nathan. He's a B on medium passes. And 55. That is going to be AD. So we'll stay AD. Medium pass. Marino to Tony Nathan. Oh, another 41. That's a 19, and that'll be incomplete. And both offenses are looking kind of ugly here. 2nd down. Another 20, so I can call the play this time. I'm going to call a short pass. We'll call it to Mark Duper. He's an A. And a 52 is your defense. That is a BG. So make that an AG. So short pass, Marino to Duper, AG. 53 is going to be complete. And he's going to get 12 yards on the play. That's a 1st down. So Marino to Duper for 12. And the Dolphins take it down inside the 15 to the 13. 1st and 10 there. 12. That'll be a short pass. That's the wrong place. That's all right. 46. That'll be Nat Moore again. He's a B. 61. That's a BS. We'll stay BS. We'll go Marino to Nat Moore. Oh, a 22. That's going to be complete. And that is going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. Marino with a 13-yard touchdown pass to Nat Moore. And the Dolphins are on the board first. Let's bring out Fuad Revez to kick the extra point. 62. That is a 42, and I believe that is good. Yeah, that'll be good. And just like that, it's 7-0 as the Dolphins capitalize on the turnover. And now they're going to kick off. 53 for Revez is a 7. And that's going to be 62-09. He'll kick it to the 3-yard line. Will be taken there by Gary Anderson. 61. It's a 12. And he'll get 21 yards on the return. And they'll have 1st down and 10 at their 24-yard line. We'll bring out Dan Fouts. Dan Fouts leads his team back out onto the field. All right, 15. He'll start with a short pass. 12 on defense. That'll be a CG. 41 is Gary Anderson. He's an A, so we'll make it a BG. And we'll go short pass. Fouts to Gary Anderson. BG. 42. That'll be complete. He'll pick up a nice gain. He'll run for 14 yards. Little pass to the line of scrimmage, and he'll catch it, and he'll scamper for 14. And it's first down up to the 38. All right, 3. We'll go inside run. $24. 24 is a BS. 45. We're going to look at Tim Spencer. 45. Let's see. 45 was, what was it, BS? Yeah, so inside run? Yeah, inside run, Tim Spencer against a BS. He's your backup fullback. Or, yeah, is he your starting fullback? Oh, no, he's your starting fullback. Okay. 62 for Spencer's a 24, and he'll get 1. It's going to be second down and 9. All right, a 3. We're going to stay with the inside run here. 36 this time. 36 will be BS. 54. 54 is Buford McGee, another fullback, and he'll go inside run. 45, there's your 22, and he'll pick up 3 yards. Make it 3rd and 6 for the Chargers. All right, 3rd and 6. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's an 18. That's a medium pass. All right, a 52 on defense. That'll be a CG. And a 22. That'll be Winslow. Make it a BG. It's a medium pass. Kellen Winslow from Dan Fouts against a BG. 15. This is going to be complete. This is a good one. Yeah, he'll go for 28 yards. He'll get a first down. He'll cross the 50. And they're just moving it here. 28 yards. Make it 1st and 10 down to the Dolphins 30. All right, a 9. 9 is going to be an outside run. $36. That's going to be a BS. Oh, 11. That'll be Gary Anderson. So Gary Anderson on the outside run against a BS. 12. That's not a good roll. That's a 26. And he'll get nailed behind the line of scrimmage, and he'll lose 2 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and 12 back at the 32 now for the Chargers. Oh, we have a 20. So we have a long bomb on their side now. And that'll well, let's see if it's complete first. If it's incomplete, I'll call plays on 20 for the remainder of the half for both teams. So this is going to be 30 to 50. There it is. So we're going to go long pass. A 23. 23 is, it's not good. It's a CG. 63, that'll be Pete Houlihan. He's a B. So we'll stay at CG. So long pass CG from Fouts to the tight end, Pete Houlihan. Oh, my goodness. 33. It's a 5. It's complete. And that's a touchdown. So Fouts is going to hit Pete Houlihan in the middle of the field. And he's going to rumble into the end zone. And just like that, it's 7-6. 32-yarder for Fouts. Let's bring out Rolf Benershka. Oh, a 23. I don't like that. 23 is 30. And that is blocked. The extra point is blocked. It's no good. And it's going to be 7-6. 7.5, halfway through the first quarter. 7.5 to go. And it is 7-6 Dolphins. Let's kick it off with Mosienko. 42. 42 is a 39. And that is deep. That is 73.09. That is 8 yards deep into the end zone. And, we're going to take a knee on that one. 73. And that'll be Craig Ellis taking a knee. And it'll be 1st and 20 Miami. All right. They're going to start with a 14. That's a short pass. So Marino goes back. Oh, he's going to look for Mark Duper. Mark Duper is an A. 63 under defense. Ew, that's not good. That's an AG. We'll stay at AG. Look at this minus 13 passing card here. This is your defense for a minus 13. I see one C on the whole card in the pass column. I see one C. Yeah, 31 is your only C. Even if you roll like a 66 or an 11, you're an A, not C. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, so you're not going to hear the Dolphins in C very often. In fact, maybe on runs, because the run card's a little different. This is a minus 6. And there's a couple C's there, but there's not even that many. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I see 5. So yeah, Miami will not be in C very much today. So Duper against an AG on the short pass from Marino. 24. That's an 11. It'll be complete. And he'll get 12 yards and a first down. So Marino to Duper for 12. And it is 1st and 10 up to the 32-yard line now. 3. We're going to go inside run. Let Marino's arm give it a little rest. Inside run. 46. 46 is going to be Ron Davenport, the fullback. 15 is an AG. So we'll go Davenport AG. 35 for Davenport. That'll be a 17. And he'll pick up 6. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Okay. Standard offense. It's a 9. That'll be a short pass. 11. That'll be Mark Duper. So Duper is an A. 62 is an AS. So a short pass AS. $55. That's a 5. That's 14 more. So Marino to Duper for 14. He went out of bounds on that play. And it's 1st and 10 out to the 48. They're actually going to cross the 50 and get to the Chargers 48. And it's a 5. 5 is an outside run. $16. That'll be Lorenzo Hampton. And a 62 is AS. So Lorenzo Hampton against an AS. 65. That's a 24. And he'll get 2. I feel like when Miami runs the ball, it's like slowing down their offense. 2nd and 8. Like killing any momentum they have from throwing it. So 2nd and 8. Let's go short pass heavy. And it's a 12. That'll be a short pass. All right, a 26 and a 42. So 26 is Ronnie Davenport, your fullback. He's a C. 42 is BS, so we're going to stay in C for this one. So it's going to be a CS, Marino to Davenport. 63. Oh, it's a 29, and Marino goes down again. 9-yard loss on this sack. Who got him for the Chargers? 45. That'll be Mac Moore. I have no idea who Mac Moore is. Never heard of him. Mac Moore. There he is. He's a defensive end. He's a QS1, so he got in there for what maybe his only sack of the year. Mac Moore. Mac the Sack Moore. And that'll make it 3rd and 17. Telling you that running play just killed their momentum. Let's go medium pass heavy here. We'll get a 5. That'll be a short pass. 44. 44, Lorenzo Hampton. He's an A on short passes. 41 is an AS, so that's where we'll stay. So Marino to Lorenzo Hampton, little dump off. Can he get the first down? 41, it's a 19. It's going to be incomplete. He's going to drop it, and it's going to be incomplete. Miami's going to have to punt. And it's 4th and 17. Bring out Reggie Roby again. Second punt for him in this quarter. 55. That's a 4. And that is 52 D10. Boy, that's a great kick. That's going to go to the 3-yard line. Reggie Roby, 52 D10. And our punt returner is going to let this bounce. So the way that I do let this bounce is odd means it goes away from the end zone, and even means it goes toward the end zone. Takes a big bounce, and it goes away from the end zone, and now we roll both dice to see how far. And it's going to go 9 yards away from the end zone, where it's going to be downed by Miami, right at the 12. So Roby, I'm sorry, wait. Oh, punt return, yeah. So that's going to be, so it's going to be Gary Anderson, but he does not return it, and it rolls 9 yards. And that's away from the end zone. And they'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 12-yard line. San Diego now. Down 7-6. Again, in real life, they won this game 50-28. Unbelievable. And then they proceeded to go 4 and 12. 7. 7 is going to be an outside run. But we're back behind the 14s. Let's go back here. 21. 21 is your defense. And that's going to be BS. 16 is Gary Anderson. So outside run. Gary Anderson, BS. He'll take the pitch. 62. He'll try to get around the corner. He will not get there. He'll get tackled. He'll actually get forced out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. And that'll make it 2nd down. We'll go short pass heavy here. And we'll get a 1. That'll be a short pass. All right, a 14 on defense is not great. That's a BG. 33, that'll be Gary Anderson. He's an A. So make it an AG. Short pass AG. Fouts to Gary Anderson. A 61. That's a 10, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 10. That'll be complete. He'll get 13 yards and a first down. And he'll go out of bounds. Make it first down. They're going to get all the way to the 25. All right, a 2. We're going to go inside run. $13. 34. That's Gary Anderson. Oh, no, it's not. It's Curtis Adams, another halfback. 2nd on the team in rushing that year. 13 on your defense is a BS. So inside run BS. Curtis Adams. I do not remember Curtis Adams. I remember every other one of these players. Tim Spencer, Lionel James, the L Train, Buford McGee. I do not remember Curtis Adams. And I feel like he might have played for the Browns. Not sure. All right, so Curtis Adams, inside run, BS. 52. That's not going to do much. In fact, he might lose yards. He'll actually lose 3. Make it 2nd and 13. Second and 13, back at the 22. Let's go short pass heavy. The 13 will be a short pass. 63, though. That's a BG. 25, that's going to be Charlie Joyner. I think this is kind of as Charlie Joyner's career is winding down. I think. Let's see. Let's look at his card. I think all these guys, Wes Chandler, they were all more early 80s, I think, even late 70s maybe. They were more Air Coryell. So Joyner's a B4. He's an EB2. 47. Yeah, he was. Yikes. Was he 39? Yeah, he was 30. Really? 47 to 86 is 39, right? Yeah, I think he was 39. Wow. All right. He's a B. Good for him for playing that long. So we're at BG. We'll stay at BG on this short pass. Fouts to Charlie Joyner. 50. I wrote a lot of 55s. 55. That's a 6. That'll be complete for a first down. Oh, no, it's not. That'll be complete for 12 yards. He'll be a yard short of the first down. So Fouts to Joyner for 12. He'll go out of bounds. And it'll be 3rd and 1. Let's go big here. Let's go with a run play, or at least potentially a run play. A 2, that'll be an inside run. 21. 54. 54 is going to be Buford McGee, the big fullback. And he's the up man. Fouts is going to turn around and just put the ball in his gut. 21's a BS, so McGee against a BS. 51 will do it. 51's a 17. And he'll get through the line of scrimmage, and he'll get tackled after a 7-yard gain. So McGee. Where you at, McGee? Why can't I find him? There he is. 7. It'll be 1st and 10 now at the 41. We got 3 minutes left in this first quarter. 7-6 Dolphins. Back to standard. Do that again. 15. That'll be a short pass. 51. 45. So 51 is AD. 45 is Eric Sievers again. He's a C, so make it a BD. So we're going to go Fouts to Sievers against a BD. 26 for Fouts. It's a 19. That'll be incomplete. 2nd down. It's only Fouts, 2nd incompletion? Yeah, he's 6 of 8. Both quarterbacks with 2 incompletions. Marino 4 of 6 for 51. Fouts 6 of 8 for 107. They both had 270 yards, 272, something like that in this game. 2nd down. Let's go standard. 12. It'll be another short pass. 54 or 45. 45 is, it's almost always a BS. Yeah, it's a BS here. 64. 64 is Pete Houlihan, the tight end. He's a B. I believe he caught the touchdown pass from Fouts. So BS it is. The short pass BS. Fouts to Houlihan. 35. 35 will be complete. And he'll get 12 and make it another first down. Oh my, I looked up at Murder, She Wrote and saw Courtney Cox, a very young Courtney Cox. Holy cow. All right, 1st and 10. They're going to cross the 50 and get to the Dolphins 47. 2:15 to go. 18. That's a medium pass. So Fouts going down the field here a little bit. 62. 62. No, that doesn't work. 22. 22 is going to be Kellen Winslow. He's an A. 62 is an AS. We'll stay right there. And I'm telling you guys, seriously, do not Google Kellen Winslow's son. Just trust me. He was a Browns guy. I saw him at practice a few times. He played for him for a while. Was pretty good for a little while. Just don't read about what he did after his career was over. It's not pleasant. Okay, back to this. Fouts to Kellen Winslow. AS. Oh my, that's a big one. That'll be good for 32 yards, and Winslow's going to get knocked out of bounds. Big play for Kellen Winslow. 1st and 10, down to the Dolphins, 15. And it's going to be a 5. That'll be an outside run. All right, a 46 and a 31. All right, so 31 is Charlie Joyner, 39-year-old Charlie Joyner. He's a B. 46 is an AS. We'll stay at AS. Oh, wait. Yeah, short pass, right? I rolled the 12, didn't I? Which is short pass. I feel like I said outside run. Well, let's just roll it. It's a 6. There's your outside run. So that's what we'll run. Outside run. I'm pretty sure that's what I wrote too. So let's do it again. It's not 39-year-old Charlie Joyner. It is Gary Anderson. It is 25-year-old Gary Anderson. 46 is BS. So Anderson outside run BS. Come on. 14. And we are going to have our first penalty of the game. He'll get a yard, but we have a T. We have a flag down. 61. And that is going to be delay a game on the offense. So the play never actually happened. And that is our first penalty of the game. And that is against the San Diego offense for the delay. And because the last play went out of bounds. No, I know in real life, because the last play went out of bounds, you would not have the clock run at all. But the way the APBA does it is 15 seconds for a penalty, 30 seconds for a play that doesn't go out of bounds as a penalty. So let's just say because it's not like a 2-minute drill, I'm going to count the 15 seconds just to keep it going per their rules. 1st and 15 now, back at the 20. And we'll go standard here. 10. That'll be a short pass. $22. 55. That'll be Lionel James, the L train. Gets his first touch of the game. He is an A on short passes. 22 on your defense is a BD. Make it an AD. And we'll go short pass, Fouts to Lionel James. Oh, 32. That's a 22. And that ball's tipped up in the air, but it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Lucky there for Fouts. And it's going to be 2nd down and 15. All right, a 16. That'll be a short pass. 36. That's a BS. 12. That'll be Wes Chandler. I think it's his first touch of the game, I think. He's an A. He's a pretty good player. A6. Oh, look at that. He's got some good run numbers. I wonder if he ran like a jet sweep or something during the season. So he will be an A. That defense is a BS. Make it an AS. We'll go short pass AS. Fouts to Wes Chandler. 51. That's a 7. And that's good for 14 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 1 down to the 6-yard line. Third and 1. Let's go big here. We're going to get a 15. That'll be a 1 through 12. That'll be an outside run. Outside run. 52. That's going to be Timmy Spencer, the fullback. Oh, I'm sorry, that's wrong. 52 goes over here. That's going to be CD, and it's going to be Gary Anderson. So Gary Anderson against a CD on 3rd and 1. Takes the pitch. 25. That's a 17. And he'll get 6 yards. He'll cross the plane, get into the end zone for San Diego's second touchdown of the game. Gary Anderson puts the Chargers on top, 12-7. And let's bring out Benershka for the extra point. 13. 13 is a 5. That'll be good. And it's 13-7 Chargers. A minute to go in this first quarter. And let's kick it off. Kick it off with Mosienko. 51. That's a 6. Oh, wait, no, that's a 38. Oh, my. 73-09. So another 73-yard kickoff. And Miami's going to take a knee again. Mosienko, yeah. And kickoff return, Ellis is going to take a knee. The Dolphins will start 1st and 20. A minute to go in this first quarter. It's already 13-7. And again, we had 78 points scored in the real game. And we're at 20 right now, so we're on pace for 80. Okay, Dolphins. They'll start with an inside run. 52. That'll be Ron Davenport, the fullback. 56 on your defense. Oops. 56 is AS. So Davenport, inside run, AS. $32. That is not good. That's a 26. He'll get hit at the line, but he'll bust through. He'll pick up 2. Second 8. Inside run again. 56. It's going to be Woody Bennett. So Woody Bennett gets his first carry. He's a fullback. 24 on your defense is BS. So inside run BS for Woody Bennett. Oh, a 54, and we're going to be on to penalty number 2. That is a 1-yard gain, but a TE. So let's check the TE. 34, that's going to be on the offense. That is illegal motion, 5 yards and 5 yards from the line of scrimmage. Replay the down. So let's take that. 5 yards, illegal motion. And we are down to 15 seconds left in this quarter. This is going to be the last play of it. And we will go 2nd and 13. Let's go short pass heavy. And we'll get a 4. That'll be a short pass. 62. 25. 25 is AD. 62 is Tony Nathan. He's an A. So we'll stay at A. AD it is on the short pass. So Marino to Nathan, AD. Last play of the quarter. 12. Oh, it's a 21. And that's going to be incomplete. Make it 3rd down. Miami's offense struggling here a little bit. That will end the quarter, though. 13-7 Chargers. 3rd and 13 for the Dolphins now as the second quarter starts. Let's go medium pass heavy here. Whoops, every time. It bounces off the... You can't really see the dice tower, but it bounces off the top, out, and then comes down into here this way, and that's wrong. I need to go through the dice tower. Like that. 14, short pass. I went medium pass heavy, so that's actually a medium pass. 35. 35 is Mark Clayton. He's an A. 52. This is Clayton's first target. 52 is a BG. Make this an AG. Wow, short pass AG. Marino to Clayton. 51 is going to be complete. Is it enough? Oh, that is good for 15 yards. And Clayton tiptoes the sideline, goes out of bounds after the pickup. 15 yards. First down. First down up to the 32-yard line for the Dolphins. A 9. That'll be a short pass. $25 is Ron Davenport. He's a C. 55. Oh, we're going to stay in C, aren't we? 55 is A. Oh, no, we're going to go. So 55 is an AD. We're going to go back to BD. So BD here. Marino to Ronnie Davenport. 56 for Marino is a 19. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, we have a 20 on the board. So we have a long pass, so I can call the play. I'm going to go short pass. Let's go to Mark Clayton this time. So a short pass, Mark Clayton from Marino. So Clayton is a 31. Or 33, that'll work. 33, and now we'll go a 22 on defense is good. Pass. 22 is AD, so we'll stay at AD. We'll go Marino Clayton. 15 is going to be good. That's good for 13 yards. Another first down. Now the Dolphins are moving a little better here. They're up to their own 45, 1st and 10. It's going to be an inside run. 16, that'll be Lorenzo Hampton. 32. is CD. So inside run, Lorenzo Hampton against a CD. A CD Lamb. 12. Another 12. That's a 26. He'll get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. No gain. Make it 2nd down. Let's go short pass heavy here. No, let's just go standard here. And it will be a short pass. $35 is Mark Clayton. He's an A. 62 AS. So Marino Clayton against an AS. 65. That is an 18. That'll be complete, but Clayton is going to lose a yard on the wide receiver screen. I hate that play. He's going to step back from the other two receivers, trips right, step back, catch the ball, and somebody, Gil Bird, I don't know, broke through and got Clayton before he could even get to the line of scrimmage. So he'll lose. Make it 3rd and 11. We'll go medium pass heavy here. And we have an 11. That'll be a medium pass. All right, a 52 and a 16. 16 is an AS. 52 is James Pruitt. That is not a name I've said. He's our backup punt returner. He's an EB2. He's a wide receiver 2, backup punt returner. He's a C2. So we're going to go to BS. So medium pass, BS. Marino to James Pruitt. Oh, no, 54. That's a 36. We have an F42 and a TH. So I always roll the dice for the fumble first. Let's check the penalty first, though. If it was a false start delay game, nothing else matters. So F42 TH. 46. That's going to be a holding on the offense. So let's check the F42 now. We're going to roll for it. So 1 to 4, the fumble counts. Otherwise, it doesn't. And it's an 11. It will not count. So we'll use the result of the F42 to determine the result of the play and then decide if we want to take the penalty. So F42, 16. That is -9. So we have a strip sack fumble, but Marino's going to fall on it. 08. So let's check and see who got the sack. We got to go through this whole thing now. That's going to be a 21. That'll be Chuck Ehan again. He got the sack. Marino, though, he's going to try to he's got a fumble recovery 0. So he's a fumble recovery 0. So he'll fall on it right there, and they will take that. They will not take the penalty. They will decline the penalty, and they'll take the strip sack fumble. So Marino, -8. Oh, wait, the fumble didn't count, so I used the -8. Oh, the fumble, I guess the fumble didn't matter because it's just a sack. It's not a fumble, it's just a sack, sorry, because the fumble didn't count. All right, so it's a -8, and it's going to be Ehan getting his second sack of the game. And it's 4th and 19. Dolphins, this is their third punt. Reggie Roby back out. How does the game know? I don't get it. All right, so Roby, 23. And that'll be a 14. And uh-oh indeed. We have a Shankaroony. We have a 31-yard punt taken by D11. So Roby kicks it off the side of his foot. It's going to be taken by the up man. That's going to be, it's going to be Lionel the L train. Lionel James takes it at his own 33. 16. That's a 27, and that's a fair catch. So Lionel James, fair catch. Chargers take over. 1st and 10 on their own 33-yard line. Up 13-7 in this game. Let's see what they do with the ball. A 10. That'll be a short pass. Wait, a 62. 62 is an AS, and you see that 11 sitting there? That's Wes Chandler. He's an A. So we'll go Fouts to Wes Chandler against an AS. 24 for Fouts. That'll be a 14, and it's 7 yards. Complete for 7 yards, and he's going to go out of bounds. So Fouts to Wes Chandler for 7. And he'll go out of bounds. 2nd and 3. $13 is a short pass. 54. 42. 42 is Gary Anderson. He's an A. 54 is AG. So Miami in a tough defense here. And it's going to be Fouts dumping it off to his running back. 26, 19. And that's going to be complete, but he'll lose 2 yards. So he'll try a little screen pass that doesn't work out. It's gonna be 3rd and 5. And let's just go standard. Now let's go short pass heavy. And we're gonna get a short pass. 33 on your defense. That's a BD. 46. That'll be Buford McGee. He's a C. So we're going to short pass CD. Fouts to McGee. 65. That's a 19. That'll be incomplete. And it's 4th down. Fouts to McGee. They'll bring out Ralph Mosienko to punt. 26. 26 is an 8. And that'll be good for 41 yards, D10. Whoops. So punt. was Mosienko. 41. D10 is going to be Craig Ellis for the Dolphins. Oh, a big one, 11. 11 is an 18, and he's going to get 13 yards on the return. Boy, I really thought it would be more than that. Craig Ellis for 13. Not a great punt returner for an 11 gets him 13 yards. It's going to be 1st and 10 Dolphins up at their own 34. And we have 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. 16, that'll be a short pass. 62. 62 is Tony Nathan. He's an A on short passes. 41 is AS, so we'll stay at AS. So Marino to Tony Nathan. 53. I'm sorry. Yeah, 53. That's a 9. That'll be complete. Tony Nathan, he'll get 10 yards. And that'll be a first down. Up to the 44-yard line. A 12. That'll be a short pass. I hope you're noticing the theme here of this game. We've run 18 plus 23. 41 plays. 27 passes. We're about to run our 42nd play. And that is that's our 28th pass. 50. That's why I wanted to play this game, because of these two teams and how much they throw the ball. 51-51. So 51 on your defense is AD. 51 for the Dolphins is Nat Moore. He's a beast, so we'll stay at AD. Marino to Nat Moore. 15 will be complete. He'll get 13 yards. So Marino to Nat Moore for 13. That's another first down. And they're going to cross the 50. They're going to get to the Chargers' 43-yard line. And they're going to go 18 medium pass now. 34. That'll be Mark Clayton. He's an A. 64. 64 is BS, making an AS. So medium pass AS. Marino to Clayton. 12. And he is going to... Oh, no. Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, I thought that was going to be picked off. But that's just going to be incomplete. 12 is a 21. And that's incomplete. And that'll bring up second down. All right, we're going to go with a 4. That'll be an outside run. We're going to a little pitch play here. $24. That'll be Lorenzo Hampton. 65. 65 is an AS. So Hampton against an AS. 16 is a 25. That's no gain. No gain for Hampton. It'll be 3rd and 10 now for the Dolphins. Let's go short pass heavy. We get a 5. That's a short pass. Oh, a 66. That's going to be Woody Bennett, our running back, our fullback. In there to block. He's going to slip out. And Marino's can't find anything downfield. He'll look for Woody Bennett. 44 is an AD. Bennett's a C, though, so we'll make it a BD. So we'll go short pass BD. Marino to Woody Bennett. Oh, no, a 23. That's a 23, and it's intercepted. W58 on the board. An interception. Who gets it for the Chargers? 51. 14-yard pass. Wait, that's 52. 51. 31-yard pass. It'll be picked off at the 12-yard line. Marino was throwing down the field to Woody Bennett. Getting it for the Chargers. Oh, boy, 66. That is Vency Glenn. That's a name we all know, right? Vency Glenn. I don't know if he played for the Chargers his whole career, but I know that name. And he's got to be. Oh, he's a starting free safety. So he's just back there patrolling the area. And look at that card. He's a 2, but he's got a WR, an FRK. So he can return this. I see a bunch of 8s at the doubles numbers. So let's see what he can do with it. Vency Glenn. 26. Oh, it's a 25. That'll be no game. So Vency Glenn picks it off, stops the Dolphins yet again on their drive. Chargers take over 1st and 10 on their own 12. All right, we're going to go inside run to start this thing. All right, we have a 24. 24 is a BS. 52. 52 is Timmy Spencer. So Spencer against a BS. A 22. That's a big one. That's a 16, and he'll get 12 yards. So Spencer gets through the line of scrimmage. He gets 12 yards, most likely tackled by someone whose last name starts with B, because the Dolphins have a ton of them. Are both Blackwoods? So only one Blackwood starts, but Glenn and Lyle Blackwood are back there. They got Bud Brown, Donald Brown, Doug Betters and Bob Baumhauer, Bob Brzezinski, Mark Brown. They just got a lot of players with the last name B. I don't know why that is. It's worked out that way, I guess. All right. 1st and 10. An inside 1 through 4. Yeah, that'll be an inside run. I'm bored now. $53. CS. 55. Buford McGee. So McGee against the CS. 54. That's a 35. We're going to have a penalty, and Buford McGee is getting nailed in the backfield. He'll lose 7 yards, but we have a TE. So let's check the penalty. 33. That's going to be on the defense. That is unsportsmanlike conduct. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage, and that'll be a 1st down. That's a big one. That'll move him way away from that goal line. All right, 1st and 10 out to the 39 now for San Diego. Okay, 10. That'll be a short pass. 12. 12 is a CG. And 21. Flip it around. And that is going to be Kellen Winslow. Winslow's an A, so make it a BG. So short pass BG. Fouts to Winslow. 31 will be complete. And he'll get 14 yards and another 1st down, and he'll move them into Miami territory. Kellen Winslow's been pretty good in this game. 1st and 10, they're going to get to the Miami 47. All right, a 1. That'll be an inside run. 32. That's a CD. 52. That's Tim Spencer. So Spencer against the CD on the inside run. $45. It's probably a 22. Yes, it is. It always is a 22. And he'll get 2. So Spencer gets through the line. Tackled right there, though. Gain it 2. Second 8. All right, we'll go with an 8. That'll be an outside run. 44 on your defense is BG. 42, Timmy Spencer. So Spencer this time against a BG on the outside run. A 25. 25 should be something. He'll get 7 yards. 25 was a 17, and a 17 is 7. So Spencer's going to make it. Is it 3rd and 1? Yeah, 3rd and 1 down to the Dolphins 38. Let's go big here. Let's bring out all the big fat guys. 4. That'll be an inside run. 41. It's an AS. Oh, an 11. That's Gary Anderson. So Gary Anderson against an AS. Inside run. 65. Is it enough? It's a 24. He'll get 4 yards. He'll get what he needs and a little bit more. 4 yards on that run. Make it 1st and 10 down to the Dolphins. 34 is the Chargers. Looking to extend their lead here. They're going to go with a short pass. $56. That is AS. 21 is Kellen Winslow. So AS to Winslow. This has been working for him today. Fouts is going to hit him again. 22 is a 5. Winslow for 18. Fouts to Winslow. Winslow's having a great game so far. 18 yards on that play. What's he doing so far? Winslow so far has 5 for 100. He's having a great game. Fouts is going to go over 200 yards passing with that one. And it is, let's see. It is 1st and 10 down to the 16. And it's a 6. That'll be an outside run. 24 is a BS. 24 is Gary Anderson. So Gary Anderson outside run BS. 32. That is not good. That's 25. That's no gain. No gain on the play. Started this drive way back inside their 15. Didn't they after the interception? Like at the 12, I think it was. Moving right down the field here. 2nd and 10. All right, an outside run again. 54. 54 is looking for a pass. That's an A, G, and 15 is Gary Anderson. Gary Anderson against that's an AD, right? Yeah, it's an AD. 54 is an AD. So the Dolphins got an extra corner in, a nickel guy. They're looking for a pass play. And Fouts is just going to pitch this out to Gary Anderson. And Anderson's going to bust through. He's going to get 9 yards before getting shoved out of bounds. So Anderson for 9. And that'll make it 3rd and 1 down to the 7. Let's go standard here. All right, a 9. That is going to be an outside run. 31 on your defense is CS. And 14, it's going to be Gary Anderson again. So Anderson against a CS this time. Oh, no, a 12. It's a 26. And he's going to get shoved back a yard. He'll lose a yard. And it's going to be 4th down. Oh, man. Chance for a big play there. Bring out Rolf Benershka to try the field goal. It's going to be a very short one, 25-yard field goal. But it'll put them up by more than a touchdown. 41. That's an interesting roll. That's a 27. And it's no good. Oh, he misses it. He pushes it out to the right, and it's no good. I did not see that coming. And the Dolphins will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20 after that long Charger drive that comes up with nothing. 4:15 to go here in the 2nd quarter. Let's go short pass heavy. 14 is actually going to be a short pass. That works. 62 is Tony Nathan. He's an A. 22, though, that's an AD. So we'll go short pass AD. Marino to Tony Nathan. 13. 13 is going to be complete. It's a 9. He'll get 7 yards. So Marino to Nathan for 7. It's going to be 2nd and 3. And let's go medium pass heavy on 2nd and 3. Go to 19. That's a medium pass. 65. That's Joe Carter. Probably not that Joe Carter. Another 65. So that's going to be an AS. Who is Joe Carter? He's a C, whoever he is. Oh, he's a backup running back. I never heard of him. He's a backup running back. Joe Carter. Went to Alabama. Went to the Bama. He's a C. So 65 was an AS. We'll make it a BS. We'll go Marino looking for Joe Carter. 31. He's going to find Joe Carter. And he's going to find him for 9 yards. And Joe Carter goes out of bounds. Good play. Good smart play by Joe Carter. The not very often used Joe Carter. And we got 1st and 10 at the 36 now. 3.5 to go. And we'll go short pass heavy. I'm going to just throw my orange dye all over the place. Hang on. Got to get that orange dye off the ground. Got to find it. It always gets lost over here. In fact, I can't find it right now. I don't think I have another one. Oh, wait. Yeah, I do. Where's that? Uh-oh. I know I have another one. There it is. There we go. Ooh, there we go. I got a whole bunch. Look at that. I got a whole bunch of dice under here. So we need another orange one. We need this one. There we go. And we'll throw this back where it was in the junk closet. And we'll roll it. And there we go. All right. 15. That'll be a short pass. 62. That's going to be Tony Nathan. He's an A. 63. 63 is AG. So we're going to short pass AG, Marino to Nathan. 55. 55. That's a 5. That's big. That'll be 21 yards. So Marino finds Tony Nathan for 21. We're down to 3 minutes to go here, but they're already across the 50. They're out to the 43. We'll short pass heavy again. It's working. And we'll get a 4. That'll be a short pass. 14 is going to be Mark Duper. Mark Duper. 25. AD. So a short pass. Marino to Duper. AD. 64. That'll be complete. And that'll be complete for 8 yards, and Duper goes out of bounds. So Marino finds Duper for 8. He's trying to get up there with Dan Fouts' numbers. That's Marino. 146 passes for Marino. They both have 13 completions, but Fouts has about 50 more yards than him. And let's see. 2nd and 2, 245. Let's go short pass heavy again. It's working. 18. That's a medium pass. 26. That's going to be Ron Davenport. He's a C. Oh, look at that defense. 66. They saw it coming. That's an AD. We're going to make it a BD. We're going to go Marino to Davenport, the fullback. 44. It's complete. Marino doesn't care what defense they put in there. That'll be good for 4 yards. It was a first down plus 2. It's 2nd and 2, so it's 4 yards, which is exactly what you do with your fullback. He stays in the block, comes off the block, runs out into the flat. Quarterback finds him. Perfect play. 1st and 10 at the 31. 2:15 to go. So this play is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. We'll go short pass heavy. Oh, it's a 20. I mean, I can call whatever I want. And it came up 11, so we'll call short pass to Mark Duper. 12 is a BG. We'll make it an AG. So Duper. Marino to Duper, AG. 12, and it's going to be popped up in the air, but it will fall harmlessly to the ground. Incomplete. 2nd down. And we are at the 2-minute warning. Chargers lead 13-7. No scoring since the very end of the first quarter. No scoring in this second quarter. Both teams driving the ball. Dolphins can't finish a drive, and the Chargers missed a field goal. 2nd and 10, and the Dolphins have all 3 timeouts. So we'll go short pass heavy again. 19, that's a medium pass. 51 is Nat Moore. He's a B. 50, pinwheel? Was it the human pinwheel? Is that what it was? That might have been what it was. 56 is AS. So we'll go short pass AS. Oh, no, we'll go medium pass AS. It's going to be Nat Moore. 54. It's a 36, and we have a touchdown. But there are flags down. Lots of flags down. So let's check the TH. 64. Oh, no. It's defensive penalty. Grasping the face mask. Decline it. And Marino finds Nat Moore for a 31-yard touchdown pass. And that ties the game at 13. Bring out Fuad Revez to try to give the Dolphins the lead. 56 is a 42, and he will do that. It is 14-13, Miami. What a drive by the Dolphins there. 1:45 to go. Revez kicking off. 51. That is a 1. Wow. Wow, okay. And that is 72-09. It will go into the end zone. Gary Anderson will take a knee. And the Chargers, with a little 2-minute drill of their own here, all 3 timeouts. Chance to get into field goal range or maybe get into the end zone. 1:45 to go. And we're going to go medium pass heavy. We're going to start off by throwing the ball down the field here. 17 is a medium pass. 65 is an AS. 22 is Kellen Winslow. So Kellen Winslow, AS, medium pass. 21 for Fouts is a 17, and that is incomplete. And we'll try the same play here. We'll go medium pass heavy again. And 8. 8 is a short pass. 56 and 16. It's going to be Winslow again. He's an A. 56 is an AS. So short pass this time, AS. Marino to Winslow. I'm sorry, Fouts to Winslow. 53 for Fouts is a 10. That'll be complete. He'll get 12, and they'll use a timeout. So Fouts will find Winslow for, what did I say, 10 or 12? For 10. Wait, 53. 53 was a 10. 10 is 12 yards. Okay. So they'll hit that. Chargers are going to call their first timeout. And it's 1st and 10 now at the 32. We'll go medium pass heavy again. And it's a 6. That'll be a short pass. 53. That's a BS. And 14, Wes Chandler. And he's an A, so we'll go AS, short pass, Fouts to Wes Chandler. 31 will be complete. He'll pick up 12 yards and he'll go out of bounds. So Fouts to Chandler for 12. And he'll go OB. It's going to be up to the 44-yard line. A minute to go. And we'll go medium pass heavy again. A 4. That's another short pass. 11 on the defense. Miami finally brings a nickel guy in or a dime guy in here. CG. No, I'm sorry. BD. There we go. BD. And it's a 61. That's Lionel James, the L train. And he is an A on short passes. So we'll go AD, short pass. Fouts looking for Lionel James. 54, and we're going to have a penalty. We have a 10-yard completion, but it's a TH. So let's check the penalty. 25, 23. That is going to be illegal forward pass. Fouts past the line of scrimmage. Wait, no, did I do that right? Wait. 25, 23. Oh, I looked at the wrong one. That is illegal contact on the defense. 5 yards and automatic first down. They'll take the pass, though. It's 10 yards. So Fouts to the L train for 10. And they'll use their second timeout. 1 to go. They are first and 10. They're going to cross the 50, get to the Dolphins 46. I looked at the wrong row on my penalty chart. Let's go medium pass heavy again. It's a 19. That's a medium pass. 46 is an AS. 15 is Wes Chandler. He's an A. So we're going to go medium pass. Fouts to Wes Chandler. And that's an AS, right? 46. Yeah, it's an AS. 64 is an 8. It's complete. 18 yards. And they'll call their final timeout. They're down to the 28. 30 seconds to go. And they're going to go medium pass heavy again. 2 plays left. 12. That'll be a medium pass. 46 is an AS. 26 is Charlie Joyner, 39-year-old Charlie Joyner. He's a B. So we'll stay at AS, and we're going to go Fouts to Charlie Joyner against an AS. 21, and that is going to be a 17, and that is incomplete. So Fouts to Joyner is incomplete. So we're going to bring out our field goal kicker, Ralph Benershka, and he is going to try a 45-yard field goal to give the Chargers the lead here at the end of the first half. 45 yards at the 28. That's a tough place to be kicking from. Here we go. All right, did it again. Let's do it again. 36. Oh, I don't think that's going to do it. 19. And that is, oh, it's good. He nails it. Right down the middle. Benershka. He's going to give the Chargers a 16-14 lead at the end of the first half. Boy, what an exciting first half. There you go. And that's going to be it for this video because I am hungry and I'm hungry. I'm going to go make some potato soup. So you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.